Howard and Tim, Lady Cardinals have dropped 2 straight, but let's look at those 2 straight.
Yeah, those were
number 1 to Flat Florida Southwestern on their home court, and number 6 Navarra on their home court.
Yeah, and those on the heels of a pretty long road trip both ways.
Just a little bit.
So I think tonight you'll see a lot of energy from the Lady Cardinals, and they'll try and rectify the slow start the other night that never really got started. But I think this team will be a lot of fun all the way through this year.
Well, I think you touched on it. The losing streak is never any fun, but the bounce back is a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
And this team has way too much talent to fall into a long stretch of doldrums, so to speak. Yeah,
and that 3 that they are sitting at right now, they more than likely aren't going to be there next week. But I don't by any stretch think that they won't get back there if they don't hold serve. Pardon the pun.
Oh, no.
Right now.
Yeah, no doubt. You would have lost to number 1 on the road and number 6 on the road. That's
right.
nothing to be shameful about right there.
Sure, and those are the kind of games, matches that help you down the stretch. I think when you're battle tested and you're ready to, come back and see them again, which more than likely, if you have the success you want, you will see them again.
Because we talked about it last year when the Lady Cardinals went 16-0 and won the conference championship and went on to win the regional tournament with a 3-0 mark. Going undefeated in any conference, I don't care how small or bit large it is hard to do.
Absolutely. I mean, it doesn't happen for a reason, and the fact that team was able to do it just kind of really shines a light on what kind of squad they had last year. And this year could be even more impressive by the time it's all said and done.
Absolutely could be. You got 8 kids back from that squad last year that went to the national tournament for the 2nd time in school history, finished 8th at the national tournament. But just last year's storyline, though, yes, the national tournament was great. The 8th place finish was great. Going 16-0 in this league, to me, that's an all-time story right there.
And we're in the best of both worlds, because I think you have that little, challenge early. You get to respond early and rectify and move forward. So,
yeah, no coach likes to lose, but the coaches love to see other teams respond to the challenge.
And we will definitely, I believe, see that tonight, as the Lady Cards will be on their home court here at Cardinal Gym in Athens, Texas. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Historic Cardinal Gym. Don't forget that.
That's exactly right. It is definitely historic Cardinal Gym, and glad to have you along here for this first broadcast of the 2023 TVCC volleyball season.
And the 15th year of the Cardinal Sports Network. And I think this is our 8th or 9th volleyball season. I'd have to go back and look at my records, because, folks, I've been here too long. I can't remember everything. But we're about to have the pregame ceremonies. Will be an introduction of the starting lineups in the national anthem. We'll turn it over to our public address announcer for that. And we'll be back for Lady Cardinal Volleyball versus TJC on the Cardinal Sports Network. We will be observing a moment of silence in memory of a longtime Tyler Junior College Athletic Director Kevin Vest, who we lost about a month ago. And I know the Lady Cardinals have built in a moment of silence for him tonight in the pregame ceremony. So we invite our friends from TJC we are acknowledging the loss of Kevin. A great guy.
Definitely thinking about his family and friends, and holding them up, as it were. So while we got a second here, Benny, I mean, what do you really think about with this Cardinal team that looks, you mentioned there's 8 people coming back next from last year's team. That's impressive.
Well, as any Aaliyah Hayes squad's going to have, it's got great chemistry. They bonded real well. They're cohesive, and I expect them to be right there in the thick of it once this thing's over with again this season.
Should be a lot of fun, man. I am so looking forward to it, and it's hard to believe we're ready to roll into volleyball season again. Seems like we just finished volleyball season.
As you get older, Tim, these seasons just run together.
Thanks for reminding me that I am getting older.
That you're getting older, or the seasons run together?
No comment. How's that? So,
TJC will be wearing his gold tops tonight. The Lady Cardinals will be in the white tops with the black numerals, black lettering, black pants. running a little bit behind on the pregame ceremonies. I'm not sure what the holdup is. Maybe they're getting everything lined up. Maybe having microphone problems possibly.
Little technical difficulties.
That'll run the night for you.
Makes it for a tough start.
Gentlemen, remove your head covers as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. From Daytona Beach, Florida, #1, Molly Chappelle. From Ontario, Canada, #2, Amelia Robertson. From Plano, #4, Aaron Wood. From Brazil, #5, Isabella Costantini. From Duncanville, #6, Madison Regan. From Germany, #7, Lada Erdmann. From Shreveport, Louisiana, #9, Katie Funk. From Hampton, Georgia, #10, Aaliyah Sneed. From San Diego, California, #11, Alexa Hayes. From Longview, #12, Jalen Cleveland. From Brazil, #15, Manuela Rosa. From Greenville, #18, Sydney Walker. And from Spring, Texas, #20, McKenna Ferris.
It always has these teams coming to hear the Cardinal cheers going, who dat, and they handle it now. But they're all in good fun and good sportsmanship. It's the smiles on the face of the
body
Disney
language.
team.
Yeah, the smile behind it.
Yeah. I don't know, are we supposed to acknowledge that or not? For real.
Naples, Florida, #1, Andrea Patino. From Columbia, #2, Sophia Velez.
So Sophia's a returning All-American from last year as a freshman.
From Israel, #4, Orhid Rivera. From Edinburgh, Texas, #5, Lorelai Hill. From Peru, #6, Camila Quevedo. From Katy, Texas, #7, Nevada Donahoe. From Southfield, Michigan, #8, Jeremy Antoine.
Lady Cardinals are coached by Leah Hayes. Leah's in her 5th year, as hard as it is to believe now. She's got 2 brand new assistants this year, Brittany Engelbride and Maddie Van Dyke. And Maddie Van Dyke is no stranger, Tim. As Maddie played for Leah here a couple of years ago.
Exactly, and so, you know, the close ties continuing on here in the Valley. And looking forward to some volleyball here tonight on this Thursday evening as we get ever so close to the Labor Day weekend.
Oh, bring it on. Bring it on.
Yes.
Lady Cardinals ranked 3rd nationally, are 8-2 overall, 0-1 in conference play. TJC is 3-4 overall and 0-1 in conference play, having lost 3-1 to Blinn at home in game action Tuesday night.
So ready to get this thing going, and the crowd seems to be into it here as we got to see some of the Lady Cards showing off their arm, throwing the volleyball, replica volleyballs into the stands. Pretty good hands in the stands, too.
Coach Maria Wynn Radcliffe may look for them for the softball team. Some of them, you know.
Got a cannon out there. So good stuff here.
TJC, as I mentioned, fell both times to the Lady Cardinals last year, losing 3-0 at home at Wagstaff and losing 3-1 here at Cardinal Gym. These two teams are usually evenly matched. Last year was kind of an abnormally, Tim, as far as the rivalry in the series goes. Usually it goes 5 sets. I'm not wishing that on anybody tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say, careful what we talk about in pregame. No, you're exactly right, though. Both of these teams have had that tendency at times. You can't rule it out for sure.
We're going to be about 10 minutes late getting started here tonight, but we're going to get underway nonetheless and get this Region 14 Conference match underway. Lady Cardinals definitely needing to bounce back, having dropped their conference opener on the road Tuesday night to number 6, Navarro in Corsicana Tuesday night.
And as you know, we get a moment here. I couldn't help but notice that Amalia Robertson was trying to go get a high five, and as she approaches Madison, Madison made her work for it. She used that whole body.
Sophie Liz with the opening serve. Cisneros with the return for the Lady Cardinals. Right down the line, it stays in as a winner for number 7 for the Apache Ladies, Lotta Erdman. TJC on the board first.
TJC getting that little start there, that quick start here, and we anticipate this being a back and forth match tonight.
Costatina at the service line for TJC.
Nice.
Big time hit and winner from number 14, Genesis Rodriguez, I should say, for the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, Genesis, when she hits the ball, it's almost like you're at a baseball game. There's different sound on the ball. She can bring it.
It stays hit.
Yes, indeed it does. It knows it's been hit. Showed it there.
Kellogg is going to serve for the Lady Cardinals. Now we're tied at 1. Good soft serve in play.
Whoa.
Yeah, the timing was off there from number 12, Jalen Cleveland. She wanted to go for the kill, then she decided to take something off at the last minute, but then it was too late.
Yeah, I got caught in between there, and Lady Cardinals will take advantage of that.
Absolutely. Up 2-1, leading the first time in this early in the match. Oh, a great set by number 5, Constantina. Getting the kill was number 7, Erdman.
Yeah, she brought some firepower of her own that time.
That's great teamwork right there. It was a soft set. You can see that was just set up perfectly.
Yeah, that's putting it right where you want it and letting them finish it.
And the Lady Cardinals left the center of the floor unprotected that time as well.
The one good thing about that was the communication immediately afterward. Don't anticipate that happening again. They were immediately on that with coverage.
Well, they just rolled up Hennessy's arms there and got away from him.
And Navia didn't really have much she could do there as she tried to get into the crowd there.
It really wasn't a hard serve to handle. It just rolled up her arms.
Yep.
2 ace serves in a row now for the for the Apache ladies.
Found it just inside the back square.
TJC up early, 4-2. Lady Cardinals don't want to dig a hole.
Oh, man. Misplayed that one.
They're just out of sync right now, making unforced errors.
Yeah, that's making it too easy on them.
Could be a little hangover effect from losing the game in Navarro the other night.
Sometimes you almost overthink it a little bit. That was a routine ball there that they handle 500 out of 500 times.
Great start for TJC, though. That stays in, cross-court kill. I believe it was off of number 7.
Nice comeback.
Donahoe.
Yeah, Donahoe coming back strong there.
Nevaeh Donahoe. Cross-court kill, that's exactly what you want to have from that left side.
Set her up perfectly, and Nevaeh makes them pay.
Pitcher's directing forward traffic down by the Lady Cardinal bench. Salas with the serve. Salas with the dig.
Yes, sir.
That's going to go off the TJC. Rodriguez with the point for the Lady Cardinals.
How about that? They get something there on the right side and come across with the crush and pull within 1 here. So great return here by the Lady Cardinals after being down 4-2.
Yeah, no doubt. Salas with the serve. In play. Nice block that time.
Genesis.
Little soft kill by Bednarik for the Lady Cardinals.
And it kind of goes back to Rodriguez there with the setup to even give them that opportunity. So Lady Cardinals making a nice bounce back here, tying it up.
Exactly what you want to see. You want to get back in this thing and take control of the match. That blocks will go off the Lady Cardinals this time, and the point will go with TJC. They'll go back up on top by a 6-5 count. You're watching Lady Cardinal Volleyball on the Cardinal Sports Network in our 15th year.
Pretty good energy here in the crowd on this early start to this one.
See how the other teams in attendance tonight. Another winner from Rodriguez. She's pretty effective from that left side, attacking them from that outside position.
Yeah, coming across with that thunderous right hand slam from the left side. Very impressive. Lady Cards knotting it up here at 6.
Bednarik serving for the Lady Cards. Back and forth we go.
Great hustle that time by Canedo.
Hill with a big hit for the Lady Cardinals. That's going to go roll off the net and fall to the floor, and it'll be a point for TJC.
And that's why that almost got an assist from Benny Rogers here, but Canedo got it done. She comes all the way over, kept the play alive, and then a couple of volleys later, they get the point. So never underestimate the heart of a finisher, right?
They don't want me mentioned.
I wasn't going to put it that way.
I will. We're back into play. Softy by Hill. Well, Sophia got a hand on it. If anybody can get a hand on it, Sophia can, but they just couldn't control it, so the point will go to TJC, and TJC will take an 8-6 lead here early in the first set.
Yeah, Velez is all over the court.
Oh, she is, and that's why she was an honorable mention All-American as a freshman last year.
Yeah, just lights out performance week after week. They're right on cue.
Just watch her play, folks. Just watch her play. Nice job there by Chappelle, splitting the court for the Apache ladies.
Yeah, well played there by Chappelle, who found that spot and drove it to the back farthest spot on the court.
The Lady Cardinals, you want to battle back and try to win this, take this first set, of course.
Both of these teams really going at it here, all knowing the importance of this first.
Sydney Walker with the serve for TJC. Nice block. Oh, great block that time by number 9, Katie Funk.
Yeah, she comes strong there with her 5'10" frame, the freshman.
TJC is really doing a great job, Tim, of coming here and taking the fight to the Lady Cardinals, thinking the Lady Cardinals dauber is going to be down just a little bit from the back-to-back losses they've suffered, albeit to top 5 ranked teams.
Yeah, and you really want to do just that. Get them on their heels early.
Big time kill by number 11, Alexa Hayes.
Alexa playing strong there, so expanding that lead here, and Trinity Valley needs to answer as they're down 5 in this opening set.
I wouldn't think Aaliyah Hayes should let it get too much further before she might call a timeout here and try to break the momentum of the Apache ladies.
See if they can answer. Velez.
Oh, she gets to everything. Rodriguez. Longest rally of this match so far. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Lady Cards. Point will go with TJC, and boy, they just keep stretching that lead. And as I predicted, Aaliyah Hayes with the timeout. We'll keep it here, Tim. Let's reset the match here. It's 12-6 TJC early on here, or halfway through the first set now. Very important for the Lady Cardinals to come out of this timeout and make it go on a run.
Well, yeah, they TJC answered the rally by the Lady Cards, who had tied it up 5 apiece. Now you look up and they've gotten doubled up. So Coach Hayes got her squad together and everybody leaning in. Let's see how they respond here, as you mentioned. It's a very crucial part in this first set.
You can see this TJC team is a very talented team, of course, because Brandy Goldman's teams are always talented. She's in her 6th year at TJC. But I really like the makeup and the looks of this one here, and I like the cohesiveness, the way they play on the floor.
Yeah, they really have definitely got, both teams have got some talented squads out here.
And size-wise, they're not an intimidating-looking team at all. As we've seen some come through here by other teams.
Right, you get the feeling that they're just going to be very tactical and they're going to play good X's and O's on the court.
Walker remains at the service line for TJC. Ball is in play.
Nice.
Nice dink by Lorelei Hill, number 5 for the Lady Cardinals out of Edinburgh, Texas. She's a sophomore this year.
Yeah, Lorelei just coming through. Aces there with the nice touch, found the spot, gets it done.
Tyra Reno at the service line for the Lady Cards. Got to bow their necks here to get right back in this thing. Well, TJC does a great job of setting those balls. Those are perfectly placed. Those sets have been so far in this match.
Yeah, I think sometimes we almost overlook how gifted that is. I mean, if you get it right there, that gives you so many more options.
The percentage has to go up if you're winning the point. I don't know what that would be, but they've got to go up tremendously.
And they're making it look easy. So that was a great job again in the set.
Chappelle serves for TJC, up 13-7, first set. Rodriguez took a little bit off that. She took nothing off of that, though.
She put it all on that one, didn't she?
And this Rodriguez has had a very active game at the net for the Lady Cardinals from both sides of the floor.
Exactly, offensively and defensively. She's been working, putting in that work here in this opening round.
And now she goes to the service line, trying to bring the Lady Cardinals even closer, down 13-8 here in the first set.
Long way to go, but you're definitely in that part of the set here where you got to get things rolling your way.
Sophia had to have the beat on that one, but it just was too far across the court for her to get to.
Yeah, that's, again, another nice opportunity taken advantage of there by the ladies from TJC.
But every point that TJC can tick off now, it just puts them that much closer to the magical 25, of course.
I'm telling you, you're inching close to that 25.
They got some house money to play with here. Oh. Number 11 blocked it. Alexis Hayes off of Salas and just lost track of the ball.
She's like, where'd that thing go? It rolled right down, just perfectly down the back and off the back of her leg.
Sophia Velez to serve for the Lady Cardinals.
Great net play.
Bednarik with the block. Big hit from Salas, returned by TJC. That is long. Point will go to the Lady Cardinals.
That's big there. That gets them to within
It's
4
manageable.
now.
It's manageable now.
Yeah, you saw them catch up quickly on that 4 earlier, so just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other.
Velez with the serve. A soft serve this time, a little overhanded shot. Nice dig by Velez.
Trouble.
Salas with the winner, little tapper. It's not all about power, is it, Tim?
I learned that from my great friend Benny Rogers. Sometimes you just got to be smart at the net, and that was smart there. Didn't try and crush it.
And Brandy Goma's going to call a timeout now. So interesting mind games we've got to see played by both teams. Both teams have used a timeout, and we'll keep it here during this timeout. So this will be a quick one. So we'll keep it here. Less than a minute to go in this timeout.
So a three-point deficit here. How important psychologically is this one for the Lady Cards? I mean,
I think it's huge.
You don't want to fall into that. Man, we've lost 4 straight, right? I
mean,
it isn't a carryover, but it kind of is in your mind, isn't it?
At Florida Southwestern, number 1 ranked team, albeit you lost 3-0.
Yeah.
You went on the road to Navarro, number 6 ranked team, you lost 3-0. You don't want to let those things start stacking up on top of each other, because then you start getting into negative thoughts.
In your head a little bit, and and we talked about it earlier. The fact is, man, there's a lot of teams going to have that kind of night against both those teams. And a lot of people will have that kind of night against TVCC too. So, I mean, you're just going to have those kind of nights. So I just think it's huge to rally back here, even if you don't take this first set.
I saw most, albeit on the webcast, but I saw most of the first 8 games the Lady Cardinals played. Just unbelievable the level that they were playing at.
They really have a stacked lineup, so see if they can pull it off here. Oh!
Hello, Bednarik.
Her eyes were as big as saucers. Like, is there really not going to be anyone challenging at the net? It's coming right to me.
Excuse me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lady Cardinals have got momentum now, Tim. 14-12. Velez has reeled off 3 straight service points.
Right back within 2 here.
Put a little more on that serve.
Almost got another one, didn't she?
Lady Cardinals have turned this around.
Boy, they're feeling it too. And as you look at the net, Emma just kind of standing there smiling like, keep them coming my way, man.
It kind of reminds you of a heavyweight fight when a boxer's just filling the other guy out, then he finds his rhythm, and then it's just a new match from that point on.
See if the Lady Cards can tie it up here. Yes, they can.
Well, that answers your question. Block me at the net.
What a great return here. They've come out of that timeout and have really dominated, much to Sophia Velez at the line.
5 straight service points for Velez.
Playing excellent.
Lady Cards doing a good job of moving. Good block out of bounds off of TJC. Point to the Lady Cards. Oh, whoa.
Coach Hayes going to ask for an explanation on that one. She didn't get the answer she wanted on that, I don't think. But
I would like to know the answer.
Yeah, a little confused myself as to that one.
The first signal was the point was to the Lady Cardinals.
It hit and went out of bounds there, so I don't know if they called her in the net.
A serve.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a 50-50 ball right there.
Yeah. I think that's a good call there for you to back off, because you're thinking, well, if I try to play it, chances are it's a 50-50 ball anyway, and I may not have the success to get it back over.
I think that was
boy.
an ace serve off the net. Boy, it turned so quickly, doesn't it?
I was going to say that call a couple moments ago really has energized TJC. Back up 3 here in this first set of the night.
I think winning the first set's going to be very important, the winner of this match tonight. That ain't looking good.
Hennessy and Velez going for that one, and it
Well, the swings we've seen in this match so far are just crazy.
It has been very much so here. The first set we've seen back and forth and back and forth.
And look at how many TJC Trinity Valley matches have we watched. We shouldn't be surprised.
I know. It's almost like we've got it on repeat. I mean, it seems like year after year, it's just that kind of a rivalry, isn't it?
It is. It is. Thank you for joining us here on the Cardinal Sports Network in our 15th season. I think this is our 8th season of the Lady Cardinal Volleyball that we're bringing your way. Lady Cardinals, of course, last year went to the national tournament, finishing 8th. It was our second trip to the national tournament. The other time was in 2018. They went and finished 5th when Tasha Spain was the head coach. So they had 2 national tournament finishes now. But last year was the first conference and regional tournament championship, going 16-0 in conference and 3-0 at the regional tournament. So those were first in the program history. Last year's 31 wins matched the 31 wins from the 18th team as being the most in the season.
Impressive stuff.
We're back at play. Solids with a big hit.
That was a great return that time from Ipman.
Bednarik with the winner for the Lady Cardinals, and they needed that.
Yeah, Chappelle had no chance on that one. She gave it a valiant effort, but boy, that was a missile coming at her.
So send Pelag to the service line for the Lady Cardinals, down 18-15 here in this first set. They were even at 14-14 just a couple of minutes ago.
Long way to go. Did not get there.
That's a nice serve by Pelag and TJC. It looked like they had every intent on returning that, but just lost the track of the ball.
So Pelag trying to answer Velez here after the little, her chance to bring them back.
There's the set. Kill. Point TJC. TJC stops the Lady Cardinal mini run.
So with a answer by TJC, it's back up to that 3-point. And Benny, you mentioned it, 19-16, edging ever so close.
Yeah, first team to 20 wins about, 86% of the matches, the points.
Yep. So
big
not
time
there yet.
Bednarik is such a great player at the net. She's a freshman for the Lady Cardinals, hailing out of Argentina, Rosario, Argentina.
Yeah, Rosario, Argentina, 6'3" freshman. Glad to have her in the Valley.
Solid serves for the Lady Cards. Oh, nice job. Well, TJC had the answer there from number 6, Regans. But I'll guarantee what, I thought number 7 did a great job, Donahoe, for the Lady Cardinals of blocking that and keeping it alive.
She did. She had great response and retaliated, got back over the net. But Regans, with that finish, gets it back up to a 3-point advantage.
20-17. TJC, Velez with the dig. Solids with the return. Well, there she is again. Regans is making her presence known now late in this first set.
Yeah, the sophomore is coming alive here as it's now a 4-point advantage here in set 1 for TJC.
We're 20 minutes into this first set. There's a, excuse me.
Yeah, you'll take that. You need that here with a 3-point deficit.
That's the first service error we've had tonight by either team, which is pretty impressive thus far.
We have
seen some matches when we've already had 5 or 6.
Yeah, we did see a few of those unforced errors across the way.
No margin for error here for the Lady Cardinals. Rodriguez. Chappelle for TJC. Cross court, stays in. Great cross court shot or hit by Chappelle.
Lori Lay and Emma just in between on that one. Just kind of in no man's land there. Just great placement by TJC.
Walker at the service line. Seems like she's been serving every time I look down there tonight. Nice serve in play. That is out and long, I should say, so the point goes to the Lady Cardinals. Still in this thing. It's 22-19 TJC.
I think we've decided it's 86% on that number. So if you're the 14%, I think this team's the 14% that can do it.
They need to.
Let's see if they can get it done here.
Tyrena serves for the Lady Cars. Nice dig by Velez. Stop me if you've heard that before.
Everybody's all over the floor. Great volley.
Both teams very alert at the net. Big time winner that time by number 5, Hill.
I think you're right. Excellent job.
Lorelei Hill. 22-20. Can the Lady Cardinals pull this back?
They're battling here with Tiarina.
And TJC's going to use his final timeout here of this first set.
Yeah, this is
Brandy
an
Goldman
important
senses
point.
that the Lady Cardinals are on a tipping point here for them possibly.
I'm telling you, this is a very crucial point in this match here, and she don't want to leave nothing to chance here with an opportunity to remind her team, maybe get them a little oxygen, get a little of the burning out of the legs here, because they've been expending a lot of energy in this first set.
I just think it's crucial for the Lady Cardinals to win this first set. I'm not maybe making too much of it, but I just don't want this to start snowballing on them a little bit.
Right? It's those little, as much in the mind, I think, as it is physically. And when you had, some tough challenges, man, you want to get that first set under your belt. Let's see how they do here, how they attack it.
Tiarina serving for the Lady Cardinals. By the way, the Lady Cardinals will be in Brenham in the morning for a 9 o'clock contest in a classic, leaving tonight for Brenham after this is over with.
Man, they are all over the place.
Nice job. That's a beautiful job of reading the floor by Alexis Hayes.
Yeah, Hayes playing some strong moments here for TJC.
23-20 TJC.
Big point here.
Chappelle serves for the Apache ladies.
Oh, that's going to go the Cards' way.
Well, Hill's really come forward in his first set tonight and scored about 3 points.
So 23-21 here on set 1. A 2-point deficit for the Lady Cards. See if they can make it up here.
Yeah, we're showing 23. There we go. Never right. Oh, goodness. Set point now for TJC, up 24-21. You can ill afford that there. Oh, that's just crucial.
And have to rally here, rally around her.
Amelia Robertson has served for the first time, I believe, tonight for TJC.
Cardinal cheer making some noise here.
And the block's going to give TJC a 25-21 win here in the first set from Leon Spencer Court at historic Cardinal Gym in a first set that lasted 25 minutes. We're going to step away for these commercial breaks and we'll be back on the other side. You're watching Lady Cardinal Volleyball on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Our offense was dominating this year. Fast, powerful, virtually unstoppable. In fact, the only slow member of the team was me. When I was sidelined with ankle pain, it put the whole season at risk. So, just like when my players need the best care, I turned to a proven provider. Now, I'm back in the game.
Get the care you need at physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital or visit tsjh.org to find a specialist today.
Trinity Valley Community College, a place where you can
realize your dreams,
jumpstart your future,
be successful.
Trinity Valley Community College, a place where you can.
Welcome to the Valley.
Welcome back to Leon Spencer Court at historic Cardinal Gym. We are just out of the first set, won by TJC, 25-21, a back and forth type first set. it took 25 minutes to complete. I am Benny Rogers along with Tim Howard. And Tim, not the start the Lady Cardinals wanted to get out to, but I was proud of the way they showed some fight after getting off to a slow start.
Yeah, I was going to say they battled. They were in it even at the close of that first set. Crucial error down the stretch there kind of hurt things, but you bounce back, and I think this team's going to get a chance to build on a test here. Coach Hayes talked to her squad, got their attention just a couple of moments ago. I was leaning in and watching, and no panic there, but definitely let them know, hey, let's go. Let's get this thing moving in the right direction.
Correct. Absolutely. You want to get something positive. You want to turn this thing back into a positive direction that you headed in prior to losing to Florida Southwestern and Navarro, both on the road, both top 6 ranked teams in the nation. One number 1 in the defending national champion, Florida Southwestern, on their floor. But you want to get this thing turned back the other direction and get back on track. And to get it back on track for the Lady Cardinals in the second set is Tim Howard.
I don't know about the pressure of that. That was a nice segue, though.
Well, I
appreciate that.
I thought it was.
Let's see if that can hold serve.
And if the Lady Cardinals win the set, you may call the third set.
Thank you, Benny Rogers. By the way, Benny, it's so great to be able to sit alongside you here again. I never want to take that for granted. I love that. I love this time of year. And
do you know something I don't know?
Tell me something you don't know. Hey, let's have some fun here in the Valley. Cardinal Gym. We were talking about this off mic here. How great is it that you've got TVCC cheer here? Because, man, when they're behind the basket, they are bringing this crowd to life.
70 strong,
70
by the way.
strong. So that's the equivalent of like 7,000 strong, man. Those voices are energizing this crowd. We're about set to go. The Lady Cardinals will be on the receiving end here. And it will be number 5, Isabella Constantina, to serve, the 5'9" freshman, serving from the service line. Tiarina with the return, and good start for the Lady Cards.
That's where you want to draw it up there. Great job by Genesis Rodriguez. Not a big power shot, but took a little bit off of it and just caught TJC off guard just a little bit.
And if you have to get them moving, covering all aspects of the floor, that always brings about good results. So here comes Velez. That's an ace.
Well, that's an ace serve, but that's an unforced error because there really wasn't much on that serve. It just had a low trajectory on it, and she just couldn't get it.
Is that like one of those knuckleballs that a pitcher's throwing? I mean, she's got so much in her bag of tricks. She can bring the heat. She can take something off. That will hit the back line. So
yeah, Regan didn't take anything off that one.
So 2-1. TJC trying to tie it up here.
Madison Riggins is a big-time hitter.
Wow, we've felt the heat off of a couple of her returns, haven't we? She's bringing it. Almost found the empty spot. Nice return at the net, but TJC up for the task.
Well, it's appropriate that Salas wins the point for the Lady Cardinals because she had the block that kept the point alive just previously.
I was going to say, boy, she had a nice turn of events in that volley there, didn't she? Well done by Malfer Cisneros Salas. So with a 3-1 advantage, it's going to be Palag going to the service line.
By the way, Tim, Palag Azul is the #1 leader in the nation in assists with 405 thus far.
Wow, that number may just run right past us. Give it to us again here in a second because leading the nation's impressive stuff.
Nice pass by Palag.
Nicely done. Lady Cardinals coming out with some zip this
They
time.
really are. This looks like the Lady Cardinal team I saw reel off 8 straight wins to start the season.
And so they're putting some energy behind it all over the floor here in the second set. Azul to serve. Oh, a little switcheroo at the net. Nice job
Boom, big time. That Derek.
How about Hennessy's that kept that thing alive?
Oh, yeah,
deep?
Rodriguez is credited for keeping that point alive there, getting a piece of the ball and getting it back in position for Benedict to be able to do that.
Well done. See if Azul can keep that pressure on him here. Velez, Pelag, and Rodriguez.
Wow.
Donahoe.
Wow.
That's how you do it right there.
She wound up on that one, and yeah, TJC's calling a quick timeout, and I don't blame you because the Lady Cardinals have all the momentum.
I'm telling you, up 5 here in the set too, and they definitely need this set. But more importantly than this set is you love the answer. Just it seems like you poke the dog, you poke the dragon, and it's time to see now how they respond, and they are bringing some energy.
I watched the Lady Cardinals take on Daytona State the Saturday morning before they lost to Florida Southwestern. They won the match they won it 3-2. Won the first two very easily. Was up in the third set, then all of a sudden got behind, lost. The fourth set, they stood around and just looked dead, looked like somebody had kidnapped them and everything. And in the fifth set, they just turned it on and they pushed the button, and there they were, and they won 3-2.
Now, you and I have talked about for years there really ought to be an easy button that we could hit, and somebody took our idea and ran a great campaign of commercial ads years ago. But, I mean, it does look like they found the easy button all of a sudden. Let's see if they can keep that alive here.
See if it was good to use a timeout by the TJC.
Yeah, just a little long on that serve there, so that helps things. And now here comes TJC.
TVCC with 2 service mistakes, errors now, and Tyler with just 1.
So at the line, it looks like that's Cleveland. Empty spot. Great hustle, though, by TJC to get there. Oh, my goodness. How about it?
Well, but Benedict got the winner for the Lady Cardinals, but I'm so impressed with the play of Donahoe, number 7. So we got those long arms, and she winds up, and she takes a smack at that ball, and wow, it stays hit.
Impressive for sure. And speaking of impressive, how about Erin Wood for TJC? She went and got a ball. I thought for a moment Velez had switched sides. It was reminiscent.
Well, that's the highest compliment you
I'm
can pay.
telling you. That was, wow.
The net play. I think that might be Donahoe again.
Yeah, that Lady Cards are coming to life here as Donahoe goes strong.
Well, you like seeing this. I think the Lady Cardinals have found some energy now and caught that second win, so to speak.
And they are putting on quite the show here in the second set. That one sailed on her.
Yeah, Rodriguez got a little wound up on that one.
Yeah, that's a punch you'd like to have back. So 8-3, TVCC down 1-0 here. Second set, though, they're on point, trying to even this thing up. Walker to serve. Velez doing what she does.
Oh, great job by Rodriguez.
Thought it was going to be finished, but great return there by TJC. They are going at it back and forth. And how about the finish? That was big there.
Big time finish by Alexa Hayes, number 11 for TJC, coming away with the winner.
Hayes has had a couple of nice moments out there. That was another one there.
That was toe-to-toe combat right there, though.
I'm telling you, both these teams going at it. A lot of talent on the floor here at Cardinal Gym in Athens. Thanks for joining us on the Cardinal Sports Network. TVCC up 8-4 as the serve coming now. That's an answer.
Pelag with the set and Benedict with the kill results in a point for the Lady Cardinals every time.
Pelag just let me have something to say about this here. She comes strong.
You can see why she's the assist leader nationally.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you got that number in front of you again. That's impressive, man.
405.
405. Yeah, that'll lead a nation. I mean, we're just what?
I think the next closest was 369.
Not even close. She's on point. 9-4. Here's Cards with a serve. Driving her back, and she misplayed it.
She did.
That's one of those, sometimes we're obviously impressed with the heat and the heat-seeking missiles that come across, but sometimes just pushing them back makes all the difference in the world.
Ada Marie Sepulveda has checked into the contest number 15 for the Lady Cardinals to serve.
Sepulveda keeping it alive.
Nice job by Donahoe.
Found it. Way through there.
Yeah, Rodriguez was there in position just to get her the hands are angled just in the right position.
And I think that's one of the things Coach Hayes was saying as she went to the court, just pointing exactly at the hands. And that made it just enough room, just enough space for that ball to sneak through. So 10-5 here. Lady Cards trying to return. They're up 5.
Well,
that's a nice answer by TJC.
If Sophia can't get to it and get her body in position to get it, nobody can.
And I think, sometimes I just think about all the talent that's been through here and all the people that have been able to get to. She has been lights out from day one. You just know there's.
Well, you remember the match we had last year. I forget who it was against, but she had like 5 straight just impossible saves.
Yeah, I thought for a minute as I think back to that moment, I thought we were watching an edited video.
No doubt. It was like her coming out party. That's when everybody just first noticed Sophia Velez.
That's exactly right. Back up 5. Here's the serve over.
There she is again. Hayes
is definitely trying to reel her team back in as they're down 4.
Well, they do, and the Lady Cardinals have got to be careful here because you've fallen in the first set now. You don't want to get behind 2 sets. Then suddenly the hill is way, way high to climb.
Yeah, you want to take this second set for sure. They don't even give any kind of life back to TJC, kind of have them on the ropes here early. Nice job at the net by TJC.
I'm telling you, Hayes is bringing it tonight.
Yeah, I'm telling you. She's got a little extra pep in her step.
And Jayla Cleveland was there also. I want to credit her with the part of that block.
Great net play there by TJC. Back to a 3-point contest. Tiarina.
Well,
finding a spot.
A little out of position there. The Lady Cardinals found themselves that time, and they couldn't find the answer.
Yeah, as Salas tried to get there, then Velez gave it the old right foot. I mean, anything and everything. That one was coming our way. I'm glad the net stopped it. That was coming off kilter.
TJC's second service error of the night.
Comes at a big time for the Lady Cardinals there. Kind of gives them a chance to really gather themselves up 3 now.
Genesis Rodriguez goes to the service line for the Lady Cards.
Rodriguez out of Lima, Peru with the serve.
Just clip the net.
Net to net. Great job. We continue on here. No, not done yet. Someone needs to finish. Not going to get a chance to here. Legs got to be burning. Oh.
Nice block, number 12.
That's big there. That was
Cleveland.
Puts it back to within 2 here. So long volley there. Lots of energy expended by both squads. TJC trying to climb all the way back. They've been down most of this second set. So at the service line, it'll be Isabella Constantina. She started this second set. Trouble, and it will cost TJC.
But one thing you'll notice about Salas, number 10, Mayford Salas for the Lady Cardinals, she's such a finesse player at the net. It's not all about power for her. She just has that great sense of timing of knowing when to take a little off of it or just get a little dink, a little touch.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's all that's necessary.
She does. She's got a real good IQ of the game, and that was huge there. Great job to go down and get it. Nice job that time from Chappelle.
That's a lot of bounds off Palag to the point we'll go with TJC.
Back to within 2 now.
Well, this is going to be a hard-fought set. You can already tell it already has been, but the loser of it's just going to have to really dig deep, especially if it's the Lady Cardinals and you're down 2-0.
Yeah, this, by all intents and purposes, TVCC has got to get this second set.
I think so too, Tim. Just based on the start they got off to and where they are maybe emotionally.
Right. Kept it alive. Back over the net. TJC setting it up. Great job that time for Trinity Valley's Bednarik. My goodness, coming right back with another bolt of lightning.
Chappelle with the kill for TJC.
Chappelle's been impressive tonight.
She's been very active for the Apache ladies.
Pulling within 1. TVCC's got to answer as Wood with the serve. That one literally crawled up and over the net.
That goes long.
Lady Cards were trying to get...
Aaliyah Hayes is going to use a timeout at the 13-13 time mark.
Yeah, with Lady Cards were trying to get a ball that was hit off the players of the TJC, but it wasn't the case, or wasn't the call. So now you're at 13 apiece, chance to talk it over.
Wow.
And get a little Gatorade.
I know you and I always spend probably too much time in our whatever, no matter what sport we're doing, figuring out the mind games and who gets the psychological edge if this happens or if B happens or whatever. But if TJC rallies from the start they got off to, wins this to go up 2-0, it's just hard to imagine the Lady Cardinals, as good as they are, as great as they have been this season, being able to come back from that. Not saying it can't happen, it's just kind of hard to imagine.
But it would be a huge road to travel here all the way back. But especially, like you said, the way they started out, they had this one 8-2 at one point.
They did.
Were in cruise control. But credit to the TJC squad as they have been battling all the way back, and we're tied.
That's what you need if you're a Lady Cardinal right there.
That helps a little bit.
It does.
Going yard.
Not a term you want to use in volleyball.
No, I was going to say that's not necessarily the time you want to go yard. It's volleyball. So it's a 1-point advantage. See if Trinity Valley's Azul Palag can expand the lead somewhat here. She does with an ace
serve. That'll get the crowd into it.
Great job from Azul. 5'7" sophomore. But she's been huge for this team over the last year in early going. See how she does here. Oh, caught him sneaking in. Nobody was home back on the back line.
Jalen Cleveland with the block for TJC. TJC looking to tie it up one more time.
So one point advantage for TVCC. See if they can respond.
Taking candy from the baby, but he sails out of bounds, so the point will go to TJC. So we're tied again at 15, Tim.
Yeah, they had that set up perfectly, just overhit it. Had the spot, but could not deliver. Tie game, tie set. Empty spot, they fill it.
Costatina with a great save.
And Velez, good court awareness that time. Stepped away from it. So now goes wide for TJC. Trinity Valley with a 1-point advantage.
Salas to serve for the Lady Cardinals. 16-15 Lady Cards.
Went down and got it. Oh, still alive. Kept alive. Great return by TVCC.
Man.
Not so fast. That was coming.
Regans.
Oh, my goodness.
Goodness gracious, that young lady.
Madison is playing inspiring volleyball tonight. Gets that done.
And we're tied again.
And I think we're going to have a couple more of those before this one's said and done.
And serving again is Walker.
Walker has been lights out for TJC. See if the Lady Cards have an answer for her this time. Great job at the net. Kept alive. Good job, that time from Bednarik. Yes. Cards needed that one.
Rodriguez at the point for the Lady Cardinals. 17-16.
So coming on to serve, it's going to be Sepulveda.
Just so critical for the Lady Cards to win this second set, in my opinion.
Yeah, Adamari with a big opportunity here. Pushed them deep into the set. Oh, that's one of those moments that you double hit there. Had her hands just off enough to be considered a double tap.
17-17, we're tied for the fourth time here in this second set.
Well, this has been a fun night. A lot of talent out here, but you got to see the ladies in white and black come back strong. There's an ace. That won't help things.
Ooh, what a serve. What a cross-court serve.
Man, that's
down
well
the
done.
corner.
So TJC claiming their first lead here in the second set.
Down 8-2 to start.
Wow. It's a great rally for the ladies in gold and black. Pushing them deep. There's an answer. Set it up.
Nice dig.
I'm telling you, this has been a fun one. Back and forth we go. Great return on the ladies of TVCC side, but got into the antenna.
Yep.
Timeout.
Aaliyah's going to use her final timeout. She's got no choice but do it. It's 19-17.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those points in this contest where you've got to dig extra deep here, don't you? I mean, you just got to you got to find another gear.
I can't believe in this with the first two sets we've seen so far, the swing of emotions we've had and the runs we've seen teams go on. And typically you don't see that a lot. I mean, usually if one team gets his hand on the jugular, they go for it. But not so much tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely been a back and forth, kind of a pendulum of emotion, back and forth. And, you know, we've talked about the series between these two great colleges over the last few years. It's always been that way. But you don't want to go down two. You
No.
take this one back here, and then, hey, we may be here for 5, but well, it's going to be a tough order here if they drop this second set.
It will be, but if anybody's squad can do it, Aaliyah Hayes' squad with is mentally tough. That's why she takes them on the road. That's why they play the schedule they play
Yeah.
to prepare themselves for things that may happen later on in November, not things that are going to be happening in September.
Or the end of August.
Well, there you go. Yeah. we're never going to go to the month of August. It's been the longest month on record.
Yeah, I think we're going to be in August in perpetuity. It's just 300 degrees every day. Back to action. Here we go. Great job. Almost dinked it, but not so fast. Nicely done. Well played there by the Lady Cards.
Donahoe with the kill and the winner for the Lady Cardinals. They needed that point. 19-18.
Donahoe, of course, out of Katy, Texas. 5'10 freshman. Outside hitter there coming through.
They play some pretty good football in Katy, Texas. I know that much.
Indeed. I think the football coach would love to have her after that power shot. Chance to tie it here. And Lady Cards will tie it back up. So far, answering out of that timeout, they come out with 2 straight.
5 ties now down the stretch of the second set, Tim.
So Lady Cards will send number 3, Tiarina, to the line.
Third service error for the Lady Cardinals in the match.
Got to get an answer back here with still ways to go in this second set, but man, we cannot overemphasize the importance of this one. A little more important for TVCC than I think TJC.
Oh, easily you can say that.
Finding a spot, not quite. It'll be answered by TJC.
Nice dig. Chappelle.
Chappelle's been playing well all night. That'll go off of Palog. So it's a 2-point advantage here. 21-19. At the service line for the black and gold, it'll be Robertson. Robertson sends it too long.
Nice job of TJC of returning that.
Still alive. Great
Velez
job.
keeps it alive.
Velez all over the place.
Oh.
And that's long. Boy, that is a great moment there for TVCC because that was so crucial down the stretch there. Velez goes down, gets it. And, you know, we've talked about Regan's and how dominant she's been at the net. She was so frustrated there because they had an opportunity to set it and did not get that opportunity to execute.
Well, what a turn of events this could prove to be right here.
Big, big serve here. So here comes Rodriguez. Sends it to you, Benny. Oh, Velez gets up. Trouble! Tied it up. My
Salas
goodness.
with the kill.
That was definitely a bolt of lightning that time. Coming across with a strong power shot.
Stop me if you've heard this. We're tied again.
It's been a set of ties. How many is that? Six?
Six.
Here we go. See if we can break the tie here. Well, somebody's going to break it. Can TVCC do it? Let's find out. Good job at the net. Going across.
There she is again. Salas
is coming to play here at the end of the second set.
I'm going to make this prediction. Whoever wins the second set is going to win the match.
I think you're right. I think you're really on to something.
I'm not going out on a very long limb there, I assure you. But I'm just saying, I just got that feel that whoever wins this one's going to have the emotional edge the rest of the match.
Well, let's talk about back to another timeout here. Out of that last timeout, TVCC answered, and they went from being down two to taking a 1-point advantage. That's a big, strong timeout now. On the other side,
Brandy Gomez hoping for the same thing in her squad.
That's what I was going to say. She's like, hey, I'm going to burn one here and talk it over with my squad. It's crucial TJC answers because you kind of get the vibe here as TVCC had the early momentum and then TJC came back. Now, if they lose that momentum, it could be even a bigger swing for TVCC. Could they win? Should they win it?
Absolutely. Little housekeeping here, Tim. Whoever turned the air on can turn it off here at Cardinal Gym because it was just got cold, plenty cold down here on Press Road.
That's my fault. We were talking about August will never end, and
we'll
air
show him.
kicked on. It just out of habit.
Rodriguez to serve.
See if she can add to this 1-point advantage. As the TVCC cheerleaders behind her cheering her on.
It's a nice set that time for the Apache ladies and set up the point perfectly.
That's a great reaction there. Ties it back up. So here comes Isabella Constantini to serve. 7th time of the second set. Back and forth we go. That's trouble.
Goodness. That's like the old pinball machine you play. That was return to sender, baby.
I'm telling you, I think there's some extra balls on the floor after that one.
They came off the rafter up above.
And I'm looking at the rafter now. Good news, speakers are still there. The LEDs are still there.
And it's not shaking and not coming
Nothing
down.
shaking. So all's well that ends well. And even more important, TVCC. I don't know if it's more important, but they do get a point.
I'd rather have the Raptors stay up.
I was going to say, I think the point would pale in comparison, but you know what I'm saying. 23-22, here's the serve. Velez, it's a little trouble. They keep it alive. There's the chance to finish. And we're tied again. It has been that kind of a set, that kind of a night.
8 ties. 8 ties since the 13-13 mark.
And that's on a 8-2 start by TVCC. So, but neither team taking their foot off the gas here after it tied up. Should be returned. It is. Set. Trouble.
I'm telling you what, if the Lady Cardinals pull this out, Salas is going to be the player of the second set without question.
Yeah, I'm all for Cisneros Salas coming through again. How about that? That's at least her third of this set. And that's very conservative. I think it's probably more like 4 or 5. Oh, Blog gets a friendly bounce. Trouble. Almost averted. Oh boy, in between two Lady Cardinals. So instead of set point, it's tied. You'll have to win by 2.
Man, just you don't sit back and just watch this.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been one of those battles that continues on here. TVCC, TJC tied at 24 in the second set. Lady Cards trailing 1-0. Coming through.
Guess who? Guess who?
I'm going to go ahead and say it's number 10. You're
correct.
Salas. And now a chance to win it at the service line. Malfer trying to get this all-important second set. Here she comes with the serve. That's long, and the Lady Cardinals take the second set. We're headed to the third one. Boy, that was huge. They took the long route to get there, but they still get the same result. Nonetheless, what a great set that was. We'll take a quick timeout. Coming back with the third of the night after this on the Trinity Valley Cardinals Sports Network.
Clear. He passes it straight for it. I was in a coma for about 2 weeks. I've had the worst happen to me, but you can't let life beat you down.
I was in recovery, and Dr. Heyman, and he said, you and I are going to run in this marathon next year.
My dream is to help other traumatic brain injury survivors.
By the time we finished the first mile, I started tearing up. You know, we went full circle here. I'll live my life to the fullest each day.
I want to show them that you're strong, you're resilient, and you can keep going.
Here's to those who never settle.
We are back at Lee Uspich recorded historic Cardinal Gym, and if you're just now joining us, like I always like to ask, where the heck you been? you're missing a good one. It's 1-1. Lady Cards took the second set 26-24 after TJC took the first set 25-21. That second set, by the way, Tim, took 30 minutes to complete, so we're 55 minutes into this thing, and we don't have a winner, and we're not close to having a winner, although the Lady Cardinals jumped off to an 8-2 start in that second set, folks. They did come back, and TJC came back and tied it 13-13. And from that point forward, we had 8 ties before it was finally decided by the Lady Cardinals there, winning the final 2 points.
8 ties in one set. I mean, that was just, you know, and now, and you said this in the middle of that second set, whoever you felt like, and I'd agree with you, whoever wins that second set may win this match.
I think so. I think I don't know.
Momentum.
I don't think it's a certainty, but but that would be my guess.
I think TJC put a lot into that. They said, hey, we got to get up 2-0. We don't want to let these guys get going, get the crowd into this thing. And they battled and battled, but it comes down to, a 2-point win.
But how about the job of Mayfair Cisneros Salas of the Lady Cardinals in that second set? I mean, she was without question the key player for the Lady Cardinals in that second set.
Salas, number 10, just lights out. Over and above every opportunity she got.
And folks, we said if the Lady Cardinals pulled out that second set, Tim Howard would call the third set. So I'm going to turn her back over to you, Tim.
Thank you, Penny. Hey,
we're not superstitious or anything.
No, I'm reminiscent to the time that the Cardinal football team rattled off 9 in a row, and I had a cheeseburger at the pregame meal for 9 straight weeks. Hey, if they broke, don't fix it. But seriously, back to action here, moments away. This is crucial to get off to that quick start. You kind of feel that momentum coming back, kind of build off that, right? I mean, get that energy going and make it tough on TJC.
No question about it, Tim. If you're TJC, you've got to feel the TJC's spirits are down just a little bit now. They had an opportunity to go up 2-0, and now that opportunity's gone forever. So with the Lady Cardinals, you want to jump on that and magnify it for TJC.
Exactly. So Sophia Velez will start things off, the sophomore at the service line, pushing them deep into the net to start things, and that's a break there for the Lady Cards, up 1-0.
They will definitely take it. You want to get off to a fast start. 1-0 is hardly a fast start, but it is a positive start, though.
Yeah, Lorda would love to have that one over. Actually, she wouldn't love to have that one over again. She'd love to have a different result of that. Definitely not what we've seen from her tonight. Talented young lady, but had it over.
It's just amazing to watch how your timing changes when something negative happens to you.
It can. It can kind of snowball, if you will, and that's an example of it here. Lady Cards up with a 2-point advantage. That one's sailing on Sophia.
The fourth service error now for the Lady Cardinals.
So with a 2-1 advantage, it will be Constantina going to the line, the 5'9" freshman.
She's had a solid outing for TJC thus far tonight.
Yeah, they've definitely shown up, ready to work tonight. Finding a point there for TVCC. The Lady Cardinals up 3-1.
Yeah, the ball was touched, so there she is again with another point. Salas with the winner for the Lady Cardinals.
Here comes Azul Palag at the service stripe. Chance to build on that. We saw Trinity Valley get off to a quick start in that second set. They were up 8-2 before TJC was able to rally. Into the net, so TVCC gives one away there. It looked like they were going to have an opportunity to return that.
I will say, Tim, it's nice to see looking across the way Dr. Jerry King in attendance tonight, the former president of Trinity Valley Community College for the last 6 years. Of course, he worked at the college for 45 years, but he retired back in May.
Yeah, great to see him. And
we're under great leadership now with Dr. Jason Morrison, who came in from Southern Arkansas Tech. He's been here since April, and he's leading the college into a new and exciting direction.
It's been a lot of fun seeing the transition and his energy and just, the transfer of well, necessarily won't say power, but of leadership. It's definitely been a nice segue into the future here. So, two good fellas at work. Well, line B, did it? That one just bounced.
Oh, I thought this thing caught part of the line.
I did too. You were looking at the line I was looking at, weren't you?
Yeah, that white line right there, yeah.
That one.
That's covered by ball.
It's 3 apiece all of a sudden.
That's all that matters.
Yep. Here's a opportunity and taking advantage of it.
There's that finesse we've seen from her at the net before. Now it's all about power with Salas.
Eyes all over, just you can see the whole floor. Found that spot and goes to work with the deke. So back to a 1-point game here. 4-3 in the third set. Nice job. Who got that? Was that, I believe that was Donahoe.
Donahoe, definitely.
And making a big splash there. Donahoe, big smile afterwards.
Nice thing about that, Tim, is that, like we say, is that FR by her name. Means she's a freshman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you love having that returner. Pushing them deep now, coming with the attack, and that'll find the area there for the point there. Back to a 1-point advantage, TVCC.
Chappelle with the point for TJC.
So coming to the service line will be Cleveland with the serve.
Oh, nice serve.
Found a great spot. Velez couldn't get there.
If Sophia can't get to it, it can't get got to.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was impressive there from Jalen. Jalen trying to add that time, put a little too much add to it. And now it's going to be a service error.
3 for TJC in the match.
Isn't it amazing? I mean, one moment, I mean, you just have the perfect serve, and then the very next moment, it just sells one of the nuances of the game.
It's fleeting, famous fleeting team.
Indeed. Great job at the line there. Rodriguez kept it alive. Now a chance to finish. Missed it.
It amazes me how these young athletes are able to get to some of these balls. Too.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about my 64-year-old body and the bones that I would break trying to reach down and maneuver my way just to get a piece of it.
Yeah, and the old adage, just because they make it look easy doesn't mean it is.
Which probably has a lot to do with why they don't let 64-year-olds play junior college women's volleyball, too.
I looked on the roster, neither team has one on the roster tonight. Set up. Great patience. They play it off the net. Now, still alive. Hit it with the left hand that time, so TVCC will take that point. That just shows a little bit of the talent of Alexa. She was kind of out of position and normally going to come strong with the right hand. Just hit it over the left and hit it a little too far.
I'm amazed at the skills of these athletes and their abilities. So it just blows me away when you watch it.
Velez over the shoulder, now back up top. Great return from Chappelle. And then falling in between two players for TJC.
Yeah, you're living right when that happens for you. You didn't have to make a play on it if you're the Lady Cards.
Yeah, that's one that Katie Funk is looking, and she's had that get between us. Just perfect spot. So a chance to build on it here. Tiarini. Shot. Returned. Hill. Cisneros is returned. And that's a finish that time from Hayes.
Yeah, when Hayes gets wound up, she can deliver, that's for sure. I'm going to tell you, Lorelei Hill, number 5 for the Lady Cardinals, has had a really nice match tonight thus far. She was a role player last year, and she's played a lot more tonight than we saw her play at times last year. And she's been very effective tonight in her role out there.
Yeah, Lorelei playing some strong minutes here. Sophomore out of Edinburgh, Texas. Cisneros for the return. Well, that's tough. That goes off of Rodriguez.
Yeah, that was a big hit by Hayes that knocked it off of Rodriguez.
So now we look up at the board, and it's a one-point contest here in this all-important third set. Knotted up one apiece. First set went to TJC. Trinity Valley took the second set, and we're at 8-7 here in the third.
I think they're checking the rotation for TJC. Point goes to the Lady Cards.
Cards will take advantage of that. So with a little break in the action here, it's a 9-7
I thought I saw the corner of my eye where number 2 was back to serve, and number 4, I think it was 4's time to serve, and she ran back and actually served.
That was a good catch, Benny, because as they checked it out,
I swear that's what I saw happening out of the corner of my left eye.
So that cost them. That'll be a big one to kind of circle on the paper here.
9-7 Lady Cards now.
And then Rodriguez will have a chance to add to it here as the freshman's at this service strike.
Sound like your Sunday afternoon's pickup volleyball game.
I think I'll serve. Benny, you want? Go ahead. Yeah, it's a good catch. That's trouble, and that's going to be an advantage for TVCC.
Hill got a piece of that one for the Lady Cards. I'm telling you, Tim, she's really had a nice match tonight.
Hey, making it happen. Big smiles all around for TVCC. Up 3 now here in this third set. Trying to add to it here. Rodriguez had it sail right on her and wide right.
Man, just wide.
Sometimes that's what you need on the other end because you could kind of feel it starting to get away from TJC. See if they can take advantage of that as they're down 2 here in the third set. Robertson to serve. Trouble, and
Hill with another point for the Lady Cards.
She's playing super big minutes here as she'll go to the sideline with a few high fives all around. It's a 3-point advantage as Velez will now be at the service line for Trinity Valley. 11-8, third set of the night. Oh, boy, I could not see it there.
No doubt what cannon that was fired out of. Alexis Hayes.
Hayes brought the heat that time. And so now it's, there was a reason I couldn't see it. One was it was fast as lightning. The other one was partially blocked. That was a rocket.
Man.
Cisneros with the return. Up. Handles it. Wow. Right back in it here. It's a 1-point contest in the third set.
How many times have we seen Madison Regans with a point for the Apache ladies tonight?
I'm telling you, she has been a machine tonight. See if the ladies of TVCC can get her.
TJC in the net.
TJC climbing into the net there, so that'll be a point there for Trinity Valley.
It's time to claw and scratch your way to a win here in this second set for the Lady Cardinals. You want to go up 2-1.
Yeah, you got to get the, this one's crucial for either spot, right? I mean, you don't want that third one coming down your way. Oh, what a play at the net there.
Very heads up. Yeah, very heads up play. Very heads up play.
Just kind of suspended herself mid-air and then took the floor and saw an opening and goes across the net. Well done. So 1-point advantage for TVCC.
Aaron Wood serves.
Perez with the comeback. Nice job there at the net, but ricocheting out of bounds, so the Cards will take the point.
Big hit by Rodriguez. It goes out, as Tim mentioned, goes out of bounds off of TJC. So Lady Cardinals cling to that lead.
It has been that way all night.
It
I almost
has.
feel like you're watching a ping pong match here.
I think 8-2 is the largest lead we've seen.
Yeah. Great court awareness that time as Robertson felt herself back and made the right decision at O'Sell.
5 service errors now for the Lady Cardinals.
So coming to the line will be Jalen Cleveland, sophomore to serve. Velez. That's not going to be easy to handle as Bednar brings the bomb
That
over.
was too easy there. Perfect set, perfect kill.
Yeah, you can't draw it up any better than that.
No.
So Trinity Valley trying to increase it here up by 2. It's going to be Adamari at the line. Triple Vita with a serve pushing deep. Wow.
Man, anytime they give the perfect set there to Regans, she comes away with a high percentage of winners.
Yeah, Madison coming across with that. It's nearly impossible to return that, as we've seen numerous times tonight. Madison, Regan. So at the line will be Sydney Walker serving. Come back strong from the right side. Donahoe getting it done, as it's a 2-point advantage for Trinity Valley here. Thanks for tuning in tonight to the Cardinal Sports Network, as TVCC is hosting TJC, this Region 9 match here in the early going. Hard to believe we're still in August. And
both teams 0-1 in conference play after their openers Tuesday night.
Very important one for both of these squads. A lot of movement out on that floor. The volley continues. Put on the brakes there. Finding a great spot deep.
Lorelei Hill.
Hill with the finish. Nicely done by the outside hitter for TVCC. So Tiarina will now be at the line.
16-13 Lady Cards.
Boy, a couple of them here would really be nice.
Big time.
Love to see them put a little distance.
It's hard to see these two teams have fought, Tim. It's just hard to imagine the one going down 2-1 is going to be able to muster enough to come back. I mean, we've seen both teams come back all night, so it's silly to maybe even question that, but at some point it will cave in on you.
You just start thinking about the wheel and how tough that, not only are the legs starting to really burn, but then the mental exhaustion has to start kicking in at some point as well. So 2-point advantage, Trinity Valley here in the third set. Tiarina. Rodriguez with one coming over, and it is going to get the job done.
Well, as the set was in progress, you can see Rodriguez calling for that. She had her beads and sights set on that, as she wanted that, as she taking away a winner because of it.
Absolutely, getting it finalized at the point of attack. So now at the service strike, it'll be Rodriguez. Lady Cards up 3 here. See if they can keep that pressure coming.
That's been a big lead in this third set.
I was going to say, it really has. Neither team allowing much distance. Got what they wanted, but TJC returns, but not that second time.
I'm telling you, as big a player as Salas was in that second set, Hill has been here in this third set for the Lady Cardinals.
I'm telling you, she gets it done there, and now is going to be an opportunity for Trinity Valley to really... A little discrepancy here with 4-point advantage. Trinity Valley. Timeout on the floor.
We got a timeout, Tim. I want to acknowledge something here, Tim. Earlier tonight, we had a moment of silence for Kevin Vest, the athletic director at TJC, who lost his life to cancer about a month ago. Also a month ago, TJC lost another important member of his family, of his athletic family over there at TJC, in Dale Pruitt, who's a longtime scorekeeper at Wagstaff Gymnasium, and he loved his beloved Apache Lady basketball team. And Dale kept the book there at TJC at Wagstaff Gym for over 30 years. He was a great guy, a friend to one and all whoever came into Wagstaff Gymnasium.
Absolutely.
And I'm just so thankful that as 6 he was in April of 2022, or March of 2022, he made his way out to Lubbock to see his Apache Ladies win a national title. And I just want Dale's friends and family and the TJC family to know that we miss Dale, and basketball season just won't be the same without him this time around.
Exactly. Well said, man. Well said. Anyone that visited Wagstaff definitely saw Dale through the years, and what a spirit of excellence he had. 18-14 as we get back to action here. Set 3. Nice handles there from Robertson. And that was big because they keep it alive. Can Trinity Valley finish it? Got just enough of the line.
It's like Bob Euchre there. Just a bit outside.
Boy, that was close, and they needed every bit of that strike.
Wow, every bit of it.
5-point advantage.
Well, we saw one earlier we thought it might have not gone the Lady Cardinals' way.
Yeah, those kind of tend to shake themselves out in the long run. Good hustle.
Got to make it hurt if you're the Lady Cardinals. Block out of bounds off of TJC.
That's unfortunate for TJC as Walker really paid the price deep, and they thought they might have a chance, but Lady Cardinals crush it and pull it up to a 6-point lead.
Do we dare say the momentum may be shifting a little bit? Do we dare say that? Or dare think it may be?
I'm afraid to think it because like we've talked about all night long, both sides have battled, but now you're starting to really see it. Boy, she went head first into the stands. Great effort. And Wood, she's tough as boot leather, man. She just bounced back up.
She tried to run it down.
Up to a 7-point lead, so Cards up a touchdown and an extra point here in this third set. Well, they've found kind of another gear here in the latter part of this third set. All kidding aside, this has been huge for Trinity Valley.
Talk about huge for TJC.
Alexa coming back with some firepower of her own.
TJC needed that point in the worst way.
So Cleveland will check back in, for Manuela, who had stepped onto the floor. Now it'll be Cleveland at the line along with Hayes. They're a force at that front. Velez, oh man, a little too far on the set. And
it's all about ball placement in that situation.
Exactly, and the Apache ladies were ready for that. They needed that. Expect a 5-point advantage here in the third set. TVCC up. Boy, that's power right there. Coming strong.
Rodriguez
getting it done, and it's back to a 6-point lead. Trinity Valley.
Another freshman brought in by Leah Hayes.
I'm telling you, this program is really starting to build on the year after year after year.
Well, it has the feel of a program.
Yes, sir. It has been building over the last few years and continuing. And Trinity Valley will extend it to a 7-point lead. 23-16. Velez to serve. Try to drop that one in with a big raindrop. Making them work all over the floor.
Great dig.
Yeah, absolutely. Tiarina gets it into a...
Goodness gracious. She goes down as low as she can get, folks, and her fist, her hands are literally on the floor, and she saves that.
Found a way now with a chance here at set point. See if she can get it done. Velez with the serve. I don't want to say Alexa became a rebounder, but she blocked out her teammate. She knew that was going to be out. She put a hip out there and said, nobody's going to touch this ball.
That belongs to nobody.
Still a long way to go for TJC as they are trailing by 7 here in the third set. Tiarina. And there it is. Lady Cards will take the third set, so they've won back-to-back sets. And Benny, you're looking like right on the money here. They're one set away from getting it done at Trinity Valley here. So we'll step away. We're coming back with the fourth set. It's Trinity Valley leading 2-1 as we head into the fourth right here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. 'Cause it's all that really matters in the end. It's love, love, love. 'Cause it's all that really matters in the Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to.
When I was first diagnosed with multiple myeloma, you had a 30 to 40% chance to live 4 years. Well, here I'm 15 years out from my transplant, and I'm doing all this stuff still.
When the doctor came in the next morning, he said, "You don't even look like you had surgery." I said, "Thank you." This makes you look forward to every day.
I mean, you know, something knocks you down, you just get up and keep on moving. Go live.
I'm being revamped.
Here's to those who never settle.
Well, folks, I hope you're enjoying this as much as we are bringing it to you on the Cardinal Sports Network. We are at the end of 3 sets here at Leon Spencer Court at historic Cardinal Gym. It is Lady Cardinals 2, TJC 1. Lady Cardinals dropped the first set 25-21, came back and won a crazy comeback in this back and forth, I should say. Second set 26-24, and they just finished off the third set 25-17 in a set that took 20 minutes to complete. So by my math, Tim, which is always scary, we are about an hour and 15 minutes into this match tonight.
I'm impressed with your math as always because I'm trying to keep up with you. I'm over here, got to put my shoes back on with my math skills. Think about where we were 30, 45 minutes ago in this match. It was definitely pretty tense for the Lady Cards. They had some work to do, and they did the work, and now they've really stepped up and put the pressure on TJC.
Well, they did, and we had 8 ties in that second set, late in that second set, and we kind of felt like the team that won that might win this match or probably win this match. The Lady Cardinals haven't won this match yet, but they are certainly in the driver's seat.
Yeah, they are definitely in control, you'd think. Now, if you come out with some firepower here in this fourth set, you might be able to get TJC leaning a little bit. But if you don't, you let them right back in it, and you go to that all-important fifth set.
Yeah, it's anybody's match.
It's absolutely. So let's see how both squads respond as we are all set for this fourth set.
Taking a look at the Lady Cardinal schedule, as I mentioned, they will be leaving after tonight's game, going to Brenham for a classic action Friday and Saturday. They got games tomorrow at 9 and 3 p.m. and I think on Saturday at 1 and 5 p.m. Then they'll be at home again on Tuesday, September the 5th, when they take on the Blinn Lady Buccaneers at 6 p.m. here at Cardinal Gym. I think we'll have that one for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network. I don't have my Cardinal Sports Network schedule in front of me.
I believe you are correct on that one, for sure. So back to action here as we get things rolling in the fourth set. And that finds the back of the box.
Great start.
Very important start, too. You want to keep that pressure on.
Rodriguez with the winner for the Lady Cards. And again, Rodriguez is a freshman. I keep mentioning all these freshmen that are contributing. It's what you love to see if you're Aaliyah Hayes.
Along with the talent that they had last year, it's very, very impressive, the little squad they got. Velez got that thing started again. See how they can respond. Nice job there from Robertson. Velez.
My goodness.
Nice.
Folks, this is happening right in front of Tim and I. My goodness, folks, you can just hear the energy when she hits that ball.
I mean, that is a thud that's coming across there, man.
Wow.
The crack of a baseball bat, the sound of a kicker kicking a football, and the sound of leather from Rodriguez.
All in one.
All in one. Well said. That's a great start. Now, you talked about it. If you put a little pressure on them here, you just might have an opportunity to pull away early.
You know, we talked about both teams having dropped their conference opener, which they did, Tim. But you got to feel like the pressure was more on the Lady Cardinals to bounce back because they're at home tonight. TJC can at least say, well, we went and battled the number 3 team in the nation on the road and lost. If you're the Lady Cardinals, you really can't explain it away.
Yeah, and you, like we talked about tonight, as Trinity Valley was coming in after playing a 6 and a 1, you know, you're playing the 3 on the road. So, I mean, that factors in too. So, but what a start here in this fourth set. Velez trying to add to a 4-0 lead. Still alive. Oh, couldn't get there. Good effort, though. Genesis Rodriguez almost going down and getting it. I love all the smiles out there.
I do too.
I mean, these guys, they seem to really have a bond. And
they absolutely do. They love each other, and they play well as a team.
Yeah.
and play for each other.
That one climbs up and over. TJC kept it alive. Nice job from Rodriguez. Cisneros tried to do it, but that ball just would not cooperate there.
Yeah, Badneric got a little out of position and the ball deflected off of it. There was nothing anybody could do to recover it.
Badneric was like, oh, I'll try the elbow, but it just didn't want to work with her. So it's a 4-2 match here. See what the Cards do there. That'll help things. Wow. Just that one got away from her bad.
4 service errors now for TJC. Lady Cardinals with 6 in the match.
So here comes Azul Palag,
the national assist leader.
I'm telling you, that's got a nice ring to it. Azul says that stop, as she says, continue. Well deserved, man. She's a lot of fun to watch. Velez and Donahoe sent it back, but a return to sender coming from Hayes.
Yeah, Hayes is TJC's go-to person. When they need the point, they go to her, and she pretty much delivers every time.
Yeah, man, we might as well give her a bag of mail as well, because she's delivering it, getting it done. 5-3, so Trinity Valley tries to pull away, and TJC keeps battling. Nice return or save there from Robertson to dig it. Get it back over, but not within the parameters that are necessary. So it's now 6-3, Trinity Valley.
Yeah, if you're the Lady Cardinals, you'd like to win this. You obviously want to win this 4-set, but you'd like to win it in no sweat fashion.
Yeah, go ahead and pull away. Get a little confidence before you get on the ride down to Bluebell Country.
Bluebell City, there you go. Mr. Donnie Morrison has the bus warmed up out back.
Oh my goodness, Valle has got a piece, and that's all she needed. You got to get this point for Sophia. Man, she was almost about to have 2 highlights in the same volley.
I love it when she just barely gets to it.
I know.
Even when the Lady Cardinals can't win the point, it's fun to watch.
I don't know how she got underneath that one, but she did.
I've been blessed to watch the entire Lady Cardinal program since it began back in 2010, and I can name on 1 or 2 fingers and players that has got as much talent as that young lady does.
Well, she's super talented. 2-point match. That got the back line, so it's now 7-4. Got just a piece.
I didn't have a good view of that one from here, but the Lady Cardinals will take it.
Yeah, it was definitely close there, but it was more than Madison wanted there. She's not real happy about that call. Serve over, and boy, a little knuckler, and it's trouble for TJC.
Yeah, maybe trouble in more ways than one for TJC, Tim. This was kind of starting to slip a little bit now. They're a little slow of foot out there, not covering up quite as much as well as they were to start the match.
Yeah, that fatigue factor may be kicking in, as well as all of a sudden you're just little mental errors.
And by the way, Tim, we mentioned the Lady Cardinals are headed out to Brenham tonight. So is TJC.
So they may just have. Boy, there's a nice finish as Rodriguez puts it down.
The Lady Cardinals can really assert themselves here and finish this off like you expect a 3rd-ranked team in the nation to do.
Yeah, and we'll see a timeout here in the actual 5-point advantages. We build on that thought. Sometimes you have those moments to be battle tested, and you have to go through oh boy, here we are. You're down 1 set. You're about to lose the 2nd set if you don't change some things. It builds that character.
And one thing that strikes me about Aaliyah Hayes and has since she stepped on campus here is when things aren't going well, there's never any sense of panic about her.
Right.
Because you sense that she's like seeing her. She doesn't want her teams to go through that, but she doesn't mind as a coach seeing her teams go through that to see how they're going to respond.
I think she's got to be pleased with the response tonight. What did you think? I mean, they kind of were on the ropes a little bit there. Had to be challenged a little bit. They answered the challenge, came back, not just to finish the round, but they came back and took control, and now they're in control here in the 4th.
And I love seeing what I saw from them in the 2nd set when they got up 8-2, and it looked like they were going to be comfortably take the win. And then they found themselves tied 8 times down the stretch of the match and found a way to win it, 26-24.
So that talks a lot about the mental capacity of this team, and you want to see the challenges and the response and the added advantage get the W. So they've kind of got the best of both so far here tonight. Long way to go.
Good block by Rodriguez.
There's a nice finish. Wow, she's alive. It's Wood keeping this thing going for TJC. Wood, my goodness.
Boy, TJC did a great job on that point right there. Number 4, Erin Wood. My goodness, young lady.
She played that about as well as you can 3 times she was challenged, and Erin got it done. So if they're able to claw their way back, circle that one on the scoring sheet.
Oh, you just did.
I did, because I was like, man, I don't want to forget that. Erin Wood with a 9-4 deficit kept out alive, but Cards will take the point, back up 5.
5th service error for the Apache ladies. Yeah, this was kind of a critical juncture here for TJC in my opinion, because the Lady Cardinals extend that lead to 2 or 3 more points.
Yeah.
Then suddenly you got a 7-point cushion that you're talking about.
That makes all the difference in the world here. So Fiorina, kind of put it right between 2 Apache ladies, and they could not handle that one. So up 6 here in this all-important 4th set. Trinity Valley leading 2-1.
What a serve. My goodness, what a serve.
She found a great spot there. Wood went down to get it. Robertson keeping it alive, and great effort there from Chappelle. Bodies flying everywhere. That time it was Constantina. Palag, Cisneros, still going here. Great job. I think Rodriguez got a piece, as did Hill, and the
Sophia Velez. That's who.
How about it? Sophia getting it done.
That's an All-American play right there, folks.
You just don't. About the time you think you've seen it all from her, she says, no, you haven't.
No, you haven't.
Let me show you something else.
Hold my drink.
I got a big old bag of tricks here. She is so much fun.
We've seen a big, healthy dosage of that tonight, too.
Madison Regans. My goodness.
Gosh. Folks, if you get a chance, you got to come out and watch these kids play, either TJC or the Lady Cardinals. They're just some great athletes on the floor, and best at what they do.
This is so much fun. Cisneros going over into the stands to keep that one. Goes long. Got it inside. Regan's getting it done.
Yeah, you don't even have to ask who it is.
She just powered that one through.
Here comes TJC, Tim.
They have done it all night long. Both teams actually back and forth. So here is a 5-point contest.
You can't let your guard down.
Goes along with that one. A little too much adrenaline pumping that time.
Six service error for TJC. Now both teams with 6. So that's a cancel each other out now.
And the Lady Cardinals have extended the lead to 6. So it is a 13-7 advantage, up 2-1 here in the 4th. At the service line, Genesis Rodriguez. Boy, that ball just almost found the perfect spot.
That's the first time that we've seen Regans go to the finesse game tonight, and got away with it.
Yeah, she did. As a little double hit there called on Cards, so 4 hits. So it's a 5-point game. Here in the 4th set, it'll be number 18, Walker to serve.
Who else?
Sydney at the stripe. Cisneros. Man, these guys are still going full speed. It's so much fun to watch. That'll get into the Lady Cardinal bench.
That's good stuff. This is just fun to watch. You just want to.
And I think it's really hard for folks to kind of put themselves into how much energy has been extended. They're all over the floor. We're in the 4th set, and there's still bodies flying everywhere. It's so much fun.
Volleyball played at this level is fun.
Yeah, it is. Palag, Velez, Rodriguez, and Robertson. Back and forth we go. Took a little off that time when Hayes was there. Good job at the net. Velez! Sophia Velez getting back. Velez! Sophia Velez. And that's going to be point TJC. Man, oh man. Down to a 3-point contest here in the fourth. 13-10, but how about it, Benny? Back and forth we go.
Oh my goodness. That didn't quite match the 5 straight saves we saw her have last year in a match, but that was close.
I'm telling you, man, both equally fun. Nice serve, and it's returned by Tiarina. Finding the spot, getting the point.
Took a little bit off of that.
Yes, and I think that made the difference because she was ready to play it, and then it
threw her timing off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely did. 14-10 Lady Cards.
Big moment here. Velez back to serve. Making them work for it. Sophia. Azul.
Oh, goodness. Just missed it. Just missed it.
She kind of looks up like, tap the chest, tap the chest. My bad. But it's still a 3-point lead here for Trinity Valley. See if the Apache ladies can answer.
Feel a little burst of energy here for TJC somewhat.
Chappelle will serve. Chappelle at the strike. Good job from Cisneros. Now they'll get it back over. They're not done yet. They're battling back here. It's a 2-point game.
Number 9, Katie Funk with the kill.
So fourth set, Trinity Valley leading it 2-1, up by 2, but TJC has shown all kinds of heart tonight.
They definitely have. Both teams are bringing it all.
It's been a fun one. Rodriguez, Palag, Cisneros. TJC with the answer. Nothing they could do there. Great job by the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, timing was just off on Hayes that time, but boy, what a rally that was for the Lady Cardinals, and a big point, 15-12, here midway through this fourth set, rather.
Donahoe checking in, kind of loosening up that left shoulder as she was coming onto the floor here. So right pack in the middle. Trouble. Point. How big was that?
Big ace serve.
That was a great set or serve right there. Found him diving for a return and nothing they could do with it.
It wasn't really a powerful serve. It was just a dime. It had eyes for the floor.
So Azul Palag sends another one. This time off of Robertson. Not really what they wanted there.
Boom. Oh, that's what they wanted.
Trinity Valley going to get a point off the double hit. Oh.
Well, Lady Cardinals were in the net.
That's what it was. I thought it kind of ricocheted there. My apologies. I should have waited for that call.
16-13 nonetheless.
Still 3 points. Separating the two. Robertson to serve. Good communication there from Chappelle Wood. As the Lady Cards set it up over on the left side.
You know, Tim, at some point somebody's gonna lose this match. It's a dadgum shame somebody's got to lose this.
I was going to say, both teams have played well enough to win this one tonight. You would think they have both given it 1,000%.
Absolutely.
Kind of why this one is always so much fun as TJC's back within one, because these two teams, is going to be a battle every year. Just circle it on the calendar of the Cardinal Sports Network, because, man, it's always coming down to another one. 16-15 here, fourth set, Lady Cards. Can ill afford to go to the fifth, because then everything's on the line.
And the rematch is on October 3rd, by the way, Tim.
Yeah, that one's going to be a fun one at Wagstaff. Big break there is the service error.
7 now for TJC.
TJC, boy, that is a big blunder there.
First one to 25, folks, in this one. You got to win by 2.
Love to see some insurance here. Oh my goodness, the ricochet. That was powerful. Full of thunder from Alexa Hayes.
My goodness.
That came so strong, the ricochet got her on the comeback. I mean, it was a bullet. So now at the line, it will be number 5, Isabella Constantini.
She set a solid outing for the Apache ladies tonight.
Trying to tie it up.
Boom.
Not so fast.
Boom.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah, it goes big time.
It bringing the heat.
They haven't pulled that one out this year.
I was going to say, it took us the 4th set before Boom goes the dynamite.
I know, man.
I mean, I'm telling you, that's some thunder. There's been some fun all the way around tonight. Both these squads bringing it. Power. Into the net, still alive.
Hill kept it alive.
What a job by both those players.
Hill!
Ha-ha! Little Dion, little high step.
Number 1, she kept it alive, and then number 2, she came away with the kill.
Little job there, getting it done. That was a big one there. TVCC was up by 1. Now they've stretched it to 3. So here comes the all-important serve from Adamari. Trouble. Boy, that one just got away from Wood. That is huge.
Now the pressure definitely starts mounting against TJC, and they're going to use a timeout here as expected at 2016 in the 4th set.
Yeah, they got to get an answer here because after all that work, you still look up and you're down 4, and that's the danger of a good team. You can't take your eye off it for 1 second. You look up and you're down 4. So Trinity Valley trying to get this first conference win of the new season here in Region 14.
14.
Yeah. Former Region 9. 14. Did I say 14? Okay.
We're good. We're good.
So as the Lady Cardinals are trying to get this going here.
I think we've been Region 9 earlier tonight. So.
I did read. Now I've got a mental block. So as the Lady Cardinals, though, are up 4 here, if they can pull this thing off, and they're in control to do that.
No question.
It kind of builds that momentum back a little bit after a tough week stretch, playing 2 very quality programs.
Right, but you just don't want to fall into an 0-2 hole to start conference play. When you've been to the heights they went to last year
yes,
as
sir.
conference champions and undefeated in conference play.
Exactly. So as they try to finish this thing off, it's going to be number 15, Adamari. Pushing a lot of work there for TJC to return that. Lori Lee off the back. Dinking. Oh, couldn't get there. Thought that Donahoe was going to have a chance, but she was doing the splits already. It was asking a lot to re-shift.
Hope remains alive for TJC.
So far, the timeout has benefited them. Let's see if they can continue to build. Kept alive as Hill. Boy, they're still in it as now Chappelle gets it done.
Chappelle had a solid outing as well for TJC. TJC's got a really nice, well-rounded team, Tim. Everybody contributes in their meaningful ways.
They do, and they've battled back to within 2 here. 4th set. Nothing. What a job. That is kept alive. I started to say nothing they could do with it, but they showed there was something they could do, and they're going to get the point.
The Hill just keeping that ball alive kept the Lady Cardinals in the point and eventually won the point.
Isn't that amazing? Is because it gets the ball up and then put over by Rodriguez and then finding an empty spot.
Yeah, that's why you never give up on one. That's why you never give up on one.
Never underestimate the heart of a finisher. It'll be Tira Rini at the strike, trying to build on the 3-point advantage. And will do so as the Apache ladies were just out of position that time. Couldn't get there and cover the floor.
Lady Cardinals will be in Brenham Friday and Saturday playing in the Cruise Classic, as will TJC. The Lady Cardinals play tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Great dig by Tiarini.
Tiarini getting it done, and now Apache ladies keeping it alive. Going and getting it!
My goodness, what a save by Zaylee Moses.
Zaylee with a return to the set, and still alive. Volley continues. Nothing there as Rodriguez with a finish, but go back and describe what you saw there from
well, it's Moses.
Zaylee Moses.
It's really too easy with the last name of Moses.
Man. She just held up the rod, and the next thing you know.
That was beautiful. That was the best save of the night by anyone. If you say that with Sophia Velez on the floor, you can say something.
Yeah, Zaylee doing a great job. A sophomore back this year and got a chance to shine there. It's 23-18.
Caddo Mills, Texas.
Pushing them deep. Tiarini used her shoulder on that one. Still alive. Going cross court. Kept alive by the Apache ladies. Oh, it sailed on her.
Just a little bit.
Yep. So still a 4-point lead here in this fourth set. Trinity Valley up 2-1.
No margin there for error for TJC.
Yeah, everything is counting very hugely here. There's not room for error. So at the stripe, it will be sent over by Cleveland. A little extra on that one. Big smile after the Thunderbolt. It's like,
that's what it sounded like as well.
My goodness. Chance to not only win the set, but win the match. It's match point. Lady Cards up 24-19 over the Apache ladies here at Cardinal Gym. Rodriguez with the serve. Into the net, and that'll do it. The Cards come back after trailing in the first set, coming back winning 3 straight. Benny Rogers, your thoughts?
Well, what a night it's been, Tim, and not just because the Lady Cardinals won one that maybe that they didn't look as they were going to. The athleticism, the heart, and effort we saw out of both these teams, and what a send-off is this for the Lady Cardinals headed down to Bluebell City.
Yeah, Bluebell's calling, and they will celebrate with a big one tonight and as they get the win and move to 1-1 in conference play.
Lady Cardinals snap a 2-game losing streak. They go to 9-2 on the season, 1-1 in conference play. Tyler falls to 3-5 overall, 0-2 in conference play. Lady Cardinals will be at home again next Tuesday night on September the 5th against the Blinn College Lady Buccaneers. We'll have that for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network at 6 p.m. For Tim Howard, this is Benny Rogers bidding you good night from the historic Cardinal Gym in Athens, Texas.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. It's love, love, love. hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to.